welcome to my channel. So today's pick a card reading will be different. I'm going to channel your future spouse using only my intuition. And yeah, let's get started. So this is option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. So I'm going to show all the crystals up close. So for pile number 1, we have apophyllite. I think this is apophyllite. Comment if you know the name of this crystal. For option number 2, we have smoky quartz. And for option number 3, we have calcite. I'm not sure if it is calcite, but I think it is. So you can pause the video right now to choose one crystal that you feel the most drawn to. And timestamps will be in the comment section and in the description box. For those of you who are interested in ordering a personal reading with me, you can visit my website, infinitesky.eu. All information is in a description box as well. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. You have chosen this crystal. So this is going to be your reading about your future spouse. So I'm going to channel your future spouse and ask them those questions that I wrote down. And I'm going to be doing that only using my intuition. But if I need, I'm going to use this tarot deck, okay? So let's begin. Let me tune into your future spouse's energy. Okay, first question. What do you look like? What do you look like? So they are saying, I look pretty. I think I look pretty. I'm hearing word fabulous even. So I think that your future spouse is very confident about their physical appearance. Okay, some of you watching this, your future spouse might have dark hair. Okay, I'm getting dark hair and darker complexion as well. They have a kind of pronounced nose like I do. Like their nose could be long, not the snub nose, not the small snub nose, but more like Roman nose. That's what I'm getting. Okay, it could be round face, could be elongated face. Many of you watching this, so it's not really specific. And eyes are hazel or green. I'm getting hazel and green eyes. And for small percentage is blue color. Okay. What's your first impression of the viewer gonna be like? So, what's your first impression of the pile 1 gonna be like? What your future spouse is going to think about you when they first meet you? So they're saying, I'm going to be shocked by your beauty and by your grace. I'm going to be left speechless. You are going to have very strong first impression on me. I will be very impressed by you, by your energy and by your beauty, by your grace, by your elegance, by your smile, by your movements as well, body movements. And by your eyes, but I'm getting that they will look to you from afar. They're not going to be looking at you from a very close distance. They're going to be far away from you and watching you from afar. Okay, so they're not going to be seeing your eyes color, for example, because when I'm getting into their vision, it's the first time that they see you, and I'm not getting that they are seeing your eyes, but they are seeing that overall picture of you. Okay? Yeah, so they're saying, I won't be knowing anything about you. Okay, this is going to be the first time I meet you, and I don't know how you are as a person, but the first impression of you will be about your beauty, about your physical appearance, and about your energy. Okay, something about your energy that draws them to you. Okay, are you a spiritual person? No, I'm not a spiritual person. I don't practice spirituality. I could say I do believe in spirituality, but not fully, not completely. Like, I don't deny it. I don't deny it. I don't know how it works. For example, tarot cards, I don't know how it works, but I know it exists, and there's some explanation of how it works, but I'm not a huge fan of spirituality, and I'm not practicing spirituality. Okay, and are you a religious person? I used to be in my childhood, but then I stopped being religious. Okay. How's your family gonna react to the pile one? Like, how's your family? Yeah. How's your family gonna react to the pile one? They are going to be accepting of you. They are accepting everything that I accept and I love. So they are going to be focusing on my intentions and my priorities, but not you as a person. They will be curious to know what I am thinking about you rather than you as a person. When they first meet you, they will also notice your elegance, your grace, the way you are delivering yourself, that you are not this person that you want to impress someone, or that you are putting facade on, or you're trying really hard to impress somebody. No, you are like this authentic self. So they are going to notice that about you, and they will know that you are not pretending, you are not trying to be someone else that you are not, and they will like that about you. And also they will see that you are human, there's some kind of like humanity about you, like natural human. I don't know what it means, but I'm getting this energy of like you being not afraid of who you are, not afraid to make mistakes in life, or not afraid to tell the truth about yourself. And that makes you very human. Okay. Next question. Are you gonna pursue the pile one? Are you gonna pursue pile one? Like, if your future spouse is going to do extra effort to pursue you romantically, or are they just going to be around you and not do anything? Many situations. Okay, let me channel. So yes, but not so like obviously pursuing you. I won't be telling you that I like you or that I'm falling in love with you or something like that. I will talk to you. I will text you. and I'm going to get to know you first, but I won't be very romantic with you. I won't love bomb you at first. So your future spouse is going to get to know you before they will be trying to pursue you more like in romantic sense. Okay. So how you're going to pursue pile one? Like later on in the connection, later on in our relationship, I'm going to be giving pile one flowers. But at first, it's going to be just conversations, they are telling me, like conversations through text and maybe in person as well, but mostly through texts. Okay. What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? I'm just sitting. I'm sitting. I'm working a lot. I'm reading a lot of books. I am preparing to meet you. They are saying, I'm preparing to meet you. But it's just like their higher self knows that. Okay, there's not their, is consciously they don't know that they are going to meet you, but subconsciously they are preparing for meeting you. Okay, what else? So I'm working my regular job. I am focusing a lot of energy on myself. I'm playing. What do you mean I'm playing? I'm playing guitar, you're saying. Yeah, I'm playing guitar. Yes. Okay, what else? I'm going to the gym or I'm exercising. I'm also walking the dog outside, like they have a dog. What else? Look, so this is kind of like the regular things that they do. Not anything special or unique. It's kind of like being in a routine, doing the same stuff as always. Okay. What are you gonna love about the pile one the most? Okay. What are you gonna love about the viewer the most? Your smile, the way you are making me laugh, your cuteness, your laugh as well, like your laugh. And like I'm getting that something about you makes them smile and laugh, but it's not necessarily that you have strong sense of humor, or you are joking around. You don't have to be, but they will be laughing with you and at you, but in a very like positive way, in a cute way, like something that you are talking about. They feel very interested in the way you talk about yourself, and they find it very funny and interesting and at the same time cute. Okay, what else? So your cuteness, like really emphasizing your cuteness. I don't know why. Your energy, your vibe, like this positivity about you, optimism, and like this purity, almost like purity and naivety about life. You're going to think that you're naive at in some capacity. Of course, you're not, you're not a child. They're not going to think about you as a child, but like this naive, positive person that is not tainted by harsh reality. And it doesn't have to be you. It doesn't have to be similar to who who you think you are, but the way they see you is just being very positive, optimistic, not tainted by life, and having very positive vibe about you. Okay, what age are you? How old are you? Could be 45. Yes, 45. They say 43, 42. Kind of like older age, I would say. Do you have anything weird about you? Is anything weird about you, Mr. or Mrs.? Yeah, I do many weird stuff, like I'm picking my nose. Okay. They all also wanted to make sure that they don't have anything weird about adult stuff. Okay, if you're interested about any intimate details about their personality, so they're not weird in that aspect, in that area. Okay, what else? I feel like they have a collection of some towers or some like really long objects. I don't know what it is, but they are collecting some things that is very like long. The shape of it is very long. I don't know, it could be very specific thing. I cannot channel this. But yeah, they are collecting something. They have something in their house, so it's very interesting. Also, they do have a very close relationship with their sister. Yeah. Very close relationship with their sister. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Are you gonna have disagreements with pile 1? Yes, of course, we will have disagreements. Our opinions will differ in many aspects. We will try to solve those disagreements by speaking, by talking. I will try to listen to your opinion, but I am quite stubborn in my nature, so it will be hard for you to agree with me. Like, you will have to agree with me, basically, because I'm quite stubborn and I don't like to be questioned. Not like I don't. Okay, I don't mind being questioned about my beliefs or about my opinion, but I don't like to be changed in my opinion or belief. I don't like to be changed of who I am. But there's going to be some subjects that I'm really open to change, and there's going to be some subjects that I'm not open at all. Okay, can you clarify your disagreements about what things you're going to have disagreements? Like, for example, children. Okay, children. There could be like things related with children, like like taking the way you are behaving with your children, if you do have. Yeah, but this is maybe for those of you who doesn't have any children, then it will be later in your relationship. Okay, one of you could be the bad guy and the other one could be the good guy. So yeah, I think that your future spouse is going to be the nice one when it comes to children, and so they are going to be doing many things that you don't agree with, because you're going to think that your future spouse is spoiling your children. Yeah. What else? Some family dynamics. I'm also hearing family dynamics. So it could be related with the way they are speaking with their family members, how often they are speaking with their family members. Like maybe they are too much involved in some in family matters. Yeah. Okay, some family dynamics. What else? We are going to have disagreements about like general views of the world, like politics, economics, or you know, certain things that are happening in the world and why they're happening. For example, like wars or anything like general things. Like you will have different opinions about that. Okay, will you have any like major disagreements or conflicts? No, in general, our values are the same. We won't have any like major disagreements or conflicts. And I'm willing to listen to your opinion. I'm willing to get to know your belief system and your opinions about the world, but I'm not willing to change mine as well. Okay. Does pile one know you? Okay, does pile one know you? Or are you completely new person? I feel like for most of you, this is a completely new person, and only 10% of you know this person, and you already know that you know. Like for those of you who you know that you know, like maybe you are already in a relationship, and if you don't have a clue who is this, then you don't know this person. Okay, what is the most interesting thing that you do? What is the most interesting that you do? I do many interesting things with my life. I feel very passionate about my life. I don't do anything that is boring for me. This is a bad quality of me because I sometimes I have a hard time finishing my tasks because I find them boring. So everything that I do is interesting to me. Okay, let me use those tarot cards. Maybe I can channel. So for right now, their life looks like kind of like not boring, but the same. Like it's not a lot of things going on. Like they are just basically working and they are coming back home and then like they are cleaning their house or something. Like they don't do many interesting things, but while being with you, they're going to do some things. Yeah, they're going to spend a lot of time with you and they're going to have fun with you. So maybe going to the concerts, going maybe to the festivals, traveling, like, you know, going to different kind of dates. Like, for example, flying on air balloon. Okay, it's just an example. Going on a picnic, just driving a car to different location, driving a car. So driving, like traveling with the car to different locations and, you know, camping there. It's some kind of that it's going to be your thing that you're going to do, and it is different for everyone, but You are going to enjoy each other's company, and there's going to be more people involved. Not only you, but their friend group or your friend group. But for right now, they are living kind of like not interesting life from the outside perspective, but for them, it is interesting. It is interesting. I feel like they used to do many exciting things, but now they stop because they just decided to be more reclusive, more, like a hermit, not going out too much. Yeah. Okay, next question. What's the first impression of you gonna be like for the pile one? So how will pile one react to their future spouse? Okay, you're going to be impressed by something. Impressed. I'm hearing impressed. Maybe I feel like for most of you, it's going to be like very surprising way that they will approach you, and unexpected and surprising. It's almost like where where did you come from, like this kind of stuff. Like 1 second you're alone, and then another second somebody is talking with you, and you are not sure where did they come from, like what direction. I feel like you are this person who's kind of aware of your surroundings and people around you. So it will be surprising for you that you didn't notice that they are coming to you. Okay, like literally coming, approaching you. Yeah, what else? So you're going to fall in love with their eyes. I'm also like getting their eyes. Like it's very interesting. Their look in look in their eyes, very deep look. Yeah. You're going to be locking eyes with them for a short moment of time, and that you're going to be realizing there's something very interesting about this person that you like, but you don't understand why. What else? So your first interaction with them is going to be very short. I'm getting very short. Okay, very quick and very short. It's not going to be very long conversations. No, it's gonna be very short. Yeah, you will be just intrigued about them. That's all. Okay. So the last question, have you ever suffered from mental issues before? No, I haven't suffered from serious mental issues, like depression, anxiety, or anything like that. But I do understand what it's like to be sad, depressed, lethargic, also anxious. I do understand every emotion, basically. I felt every emotion possible, but that wasn't the case that I needed to get help, or at one time I needed to get help maybe, but I wasn't. There was one time that was very difficult for me, but it was never to the point where when I have the mental disorder or mental issue. It's more like being in a sad place and trying to help myself. I probably should have get help in that moment, but I wasn't. But now I see that it's nothing wrong in getting help from other people. It would help me a lot. Okay, can I ask what has happened to you? What has happened to you? Hmm. Oh, yeah. So I'm seeing that they are being in a relationship with someone and they are not realizing that something is wrong here. They are just really busy and thinking that everything is fine, and they went about their life and didn't think that something was wrong. They were blindsided by someone. I'm hearing blindsided, and their perspective started to shift. I feel like your future spouse was manipulated by their previous partner. And they didn't understand that they were being manipulated. And somebody told me, or somebody told them, or they just went on a break. Like there was some kind of physical separation. Either your future spouse or their past partner, ex-partner, separated from them, and they said we need to take a break. And at that time, your future spouse didn't think that it was a red flag or something is wrong. But now they see that it was a very bad decision to not get help, or to ask for second opinion of what is going on. And then they were left like, I think that someone, okay, there could be many scenarios, but one scenario that I see is your future spouse was in a relationship with somebody that told them that I need a break, and during that break they cheated on them, and then they came back to this relationship, and your future spouse had no clue that this person had cheated on them, but later they found out. And then this person was just going back to this relationship again, and then left them again for another person. And now they realize that on the break there's something was happening on the break. Okay, or there could be another less bad scenario when there was a break, and they didn't realize that this break is or this physical separation or long distance relationship is not helping the relationship to grow. And so they could avoid this break or this separation, but they didn't. And then, like, both of them grew apart. Okay, both of them grew apart from each other. Yeah, so that was maybe the lowest point of their lives. So yeah, that was your reading. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in ordering a personal reading with me, you can visit my website, which is infinitesky.eu. Bye. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you have chosen this smoky quartz crystal, and this is going to be your reading about your future spouse, and it's going to be 16 questions for your future spouse, and I'm going to channel them directly using my intuition, and if I need to, I'm going to use this tarot deck for clarification. Okay, so let's start. Let me tune in to your future spouse's energy, pile number 2. Okay, what do you look like, Mr.? I do have deep eyes, so like deep-seated eyes. So they're kind of like, their eyebrows are more pronounced than, and their eyes are more like deep into the skull. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just Yeah, like this thing about their eyes. They're kind of like they're looking serious. They're not uh they're like have this serious look about them. Okay, so they're not smiling, they're just have this poker face on. I feel like they have very dark eyebrows. Okay, and could be dark eyes as well for some of you, but especially dark eyebrows. Okay, they also have some wrinkles on their forehead. Mhm. Um, so they are not lean, they're not skinny, okay, but they're all also not obese, overweight, you know. They're kind of like in between. Yeah. Okay, what's your first impression of the pile 2 gonna be like? What's your first impression of the pile 2 gonna be like? So, yeah, what your future spouse is going to think about you when when they first saw you. So, I will feel instantly attracted to you. I'm going to have physical attraction to you. Of course, I'm going to notice your outer beauty, outer appearance. I'm going to focus on that and I'm going to be attracted to that. For some of you, I feel like you do have long, darker colored hair. So they're going to be attracted to your hair. Okay? It doesn't have to be that you are, you know, you have long hair, but especially if you have, they're going to be attracted to this feature, physical feature of yours. So yeah, they're just going to notice your physical appearance. Yeah. You're going to be talking with someone while they will notice you. Your mouth is moving and they are seeing you talking with somebody and they are watching you. Yeah. You're going to be talking with your friends and they're going to be approaching both of you and talking to both of you. Yeah. And they're going to be asking some question which is not related to romance. It's going to be like very neutral question, like maybe like, do you know where this bus stop? Like where this bus is going or something like that. Yeah, some very neutral. And they are going to be like, and by the way, I'm Andrew, or by the way, you know, I'm and my name is like this. So and they are going to reach their hand to with the handshake, okay, approaching with the handshake, and your name is, and they are going to ask your name, and then maybe we can change some numbers. Like it's like this easy slide in, not necessarily very serious, but like almost neutral. Okay, neutral approach. Yeah. So the first impression of you is just that you are kind and you're friendly and you look pretty. That's it. Okay. Are you a spiritual person? No, I don't consider myself a spiritual person. I'm more like religious person. I do believe in God, but I'm not practicing spirituality in traditional sense. I'm more like believing in some things that are written in the Bible that are, or could be not in the Bible, could be also, for some of you, it could be that your future spouse is a Muslim. Okay, for some of you it's Christianity, for some of you it's Islam. And so they do believe in written word of God. That's what I feel. They follow the rules of God in some way or form. Yeah, so they're kind of like conservative. I don't think that they are believing in energy or practicing like some kind of spiritual energy meditation or anything. I do feel like they are kind of like this rigid, they have rigid religious system. Okay, how's your family gonna react to the pile 2? They're going to be very happy that I finally found someone. Not necessarily because of the pile 2, not necessarily of something that you do or not do, but it's just the fact that they finally found someone. They're going to be very happy about that. They're going to be very welcoming, friendly, like kind of like this open arms thing when they are just welcoming whoever you are, and they are trusting your future spouse's decision to choose you. I don't feel that there's going to be any problems with your future spouse's family. I feel like your future spouse's family are very female. Like there are many females in your future spouse's family. I don't feel any masculine energy there. So it's probably their mother or their sister or sisters, okay? Maybe the father is absent from their life, but I'm feeling like mostly there are females. Okay, are you gonna pursue the pile 2? Are you gonna pursue the pile 2? Like romantically, in the romantic sense. Yes, I'm going to pursue pile 2. But it depends what you're considering pursuing. I'm going to be quite sure that I want to get to know pile 2 more, but I'm not going to be very obvious about that to not mess things up. Yeah, it's kind of like in their head, in their mind, they're very sure that they want to pursue you, that you are the one, or at least you are the one that is worthy of their efforts. But on the outside, they're not going to be showing too much. They're not going to give you many compliments or anything like that. Like they are going to be quite reserved. Yeah. Yeah. I think that they need more time to open up to you, and it will be happening very slowly and gradually for them. So they're not going to talk about their feelings about you, how they're feeling towards you, Yeah, they're going to be slow while it comes to opening up. So how you're gonna pursue pile 2? How? By giving you attention, just showing you a simple attention and just showing up for things, like not being late to our dates. Yeah. They're going to be very present also, but I don't think that they will be buying flowers or giving you gifts on your dates. I'm just feeling that they just are showing up for your meeting, and they're talking to you, and they are present, and they're listening to you. Okay, they are not asking also too much personal questions. They are not nosy. They are just testing the waters, like just a little bit, probing and seeing who you are, what are your interests, what are your values. Like they will be not too much invasive. They don't want to appear as invasive. Okay. Next question, what are you doing right now? So, I'm very I'm person who is very um let me channel. My grammar is very wrong here. I'm hearing in my mind just purpose. Like I'm a type of person who is all about the purpose, goals, motivation, who has a strategy for life, who has ambitions. Like they are achievers. They are achievers. They want to achieve many things and they are focusing on those goals. I think many of those goals are related with money. They are wanting to earn certain amount of money and to buy certain things or to allow to spend money on certain things. This is a very big goal for them. Also, they're kind of wanting to reach some kind of level of success, of recognition or skill. They want to get a promotion, they want to get this position in their job, like they're working towards something. Yeah. What else? So I'm not into dating right now. I'm not into dating. I don't want to date. It's a distraction for me. It would be a distraction. I'm all about my goals right now. I don't want to distract myself from my goals. Yeah, I think that if my person will come, they come, but I'm not putting too much effort in it. I'm not desperate. I'm quite self-sufficient and independent. I'm happy on my own. Even if it takes a couple of years to find my person, I'm okay with that. But I think that their ego is speaking like that, but really, like if I could channel their higher self, I feel like the answer to this question will be different. Like they are not, yeah, they could be alone for 1 year or 2 years, but they would not be happy and fully satisfied with their life. They're thinking this right now because I think that they are leading a busy lifestyle, so they have many things to focus on. But if they would be, jobless and they won't have any goals, then they will want to be with someone and find someone as soon as possible. But it's just that they are very good at distracting themselves and keeping themselves busy. So they don't think about being single, being alone, being unhappy with themselves. Yeah, so just kind of different perspective from their higher self. So how old are you? What is your age? I'm 42 and could be like from 39 to 42. It's kind of like this age gap. Also 37. 37, I'm getting 37, 39, and 42. This age. Okay. Do you have anything weird about you? Is there anything weird about you? For some of you, your future spouse has a very unusual haircut. And unusual hair. Just texture of their hair are Yeah, the way their hair looks. It's very different from other people. Could be colorful hair, could be very wavy hair. Yeah, something about their hair is different. Okay. What else? Or could be even absence of hair completely, like they are bald. Okay. What else? So in terms of my appearance, I'm not considering myself as unique looking. I might be different culture from you. I might be different than you are. But actually, I'm not that different from people where I was born, like people in my country. Yeah. And anything in your lifestyle, maybe this. I used to smoke. They're saying I used to smoke, but now I quit. I have quit smoking. I don't think I have any unusual habits, is except working. I'm a workaholic, they say. My work is my everything. I pay close attention to my work always. As soon as I wake up, I always think about my work and what I can do, what can I achieve in on this day. I make plans for my future. My plans are quite simple. What is not related with work, I'm very usual type of guy or type of girl. Okay. Are you gonna have disagreements with the pile too? Yes, of course. We will have disagreements. There will be some period of time when we will disagree a lot about a lot of things. There will be some hardship in our journey together, and we're going to think that we are very different people. So I just want you to prepare for this. Don't be scared. I'm going to stay by your side. I'm not going to leave you, even though we might disagree on many, on quite major things like our lifestyle or lifestyle changes. I'm hearing lifestyle changes. So it could be that one of you decides to relocate or wants to relocate, has a desire to move somewhere else, and the other one is not willing to do so. Okay. Also, what else? Disagreements about what? I'm hearing family matters, like pile one had the same answer. Family matters. So whether or not to have family, to have children or not, like what school your children have to go to, what daytime daycare they should go to, how much time they have to spend to the computer, things like that. About your children, well, like about maybe having children, and also when you will have children, something about children as well, like how to take care of your children better, how to treat your children, how to, yeah, you know what I mean. I forgot this word. What do you do with your children? You are, yeah, I forgot the word. Okay, let's move on. So, any other disagreements? Yeah, like those kind of like. I'm also feeling there's something about friends. So, what about it? Let me channel more. Something about friends. Oh, Yeah, you have to accept that your future spouse is not very outgoing. So they are very loving towards you. They are very compassionate, emotional. They will be emotionally available to you. But when it comes to your friends, I feel like they're not really wanting to be going out too much, meet with your friends, meet with your friend group. They're not that exciting about that. And I think that you are going to accept this part of them eventually, and you're not going to force them to go out. And that's when your disagreements will stop, except of those disagreements about your children. But I'm not feeling too much, except that moment, like one period of time, there's going to be a lot of conflicts and disagreements. And then while you will solve this issue, I think that for most of the time, you're going to be agreeing with a lot of things, like most of the things, okay? Does the pile 2 know about you? No, just know you. You know me only through tarot readings. No, you don't know me. You don't know me. You have an idea of me. You probably watched a lot of tarot readings and you know who I am as a person, but you don't know how it feels to be with me. You don't know how your experience with me is going to be like. Okay, what is the most interesting thing that you do? Interesting thing. So, I'm a very curious person. I'm interested in many things, as politics, economics, how the world is going, where it is going, our humanity, future of our humanity, science, movies. I'm interested in many things. Do I do many interesting things? Sometimes. I have a lot of friends, despite of not going out too much. I know a lot of people. I have a lot of acquaintances, and there are a broad group of people that I know, and that I can tell you many stories about them, or I can meet you up with many different people that do different kinds of stuff. Yeah, so I think that you're a person like okay, I will speak as though I am your future spouse. So I feel like I was traveling a lot. I was traveling a lot, and so I did meet a lot of different people. So that's why I have huge friend group on my Facebook account as well. Yeah. I have many stories to tell you from my past, but from right now, I don't have many interesting things going on that could be unusual or unique. I'm not participating in any, unique activities or unique sports or anything. Okay. What's the first impression of you gonna be like for the pile 2? So, what you are going to think about your future spouse? I think that you're going to think that they are cute. They have cute face. They are kind of like friendly. Friendly. And you are not really sure if they are friendly or if they are putting on a friendly facade, because they do have something serious about them, but they are acting friendly. So you're not sure if this is a facade, is this a real them, or is this something behind them, and you will get curious about them and wanting to know more. Okay. And the last question, have you ever suffered from mental issues before? Okay, I was not. I didn't have any serious mental issues at all. At one particular moment of my life, I was depressed, but I was not diagnosed with depression or anything. Let me channel more. Six of Pentacles, your career, receiving a loan. I feel like this person never had time off. They never had really stopped their working or stopped their career. They're always on the move. They are always doing something. They never had longer time off, like, for a month or more. It's like they're always doing something, achieving something. So yeah, they were experiencing some kind of thing that they were worrying about. They were worrying about something. Okay, something not moving forward. Let me channel more. They were worrying about their money situation, about their work. They were really upset about their work and work not moving forward. Yeah. Also, they had some issues with their romantic relationships. There was some kind of unfairness going on in their previous romantic relationship. They felt that there was something was unfair to them. They were treated not kindly. They were treated not fairly. So they were having like really huge karmic period with their partner. They were feeling like they're not getting what they want from their partner, and they are putting efforts into the relationship and not getting in return. And that's when they decided that they had to move on, and this relationship was over. Okay. And so they put themselves into work, and they just buried themselves in work, and they didn't want to deal with pain and suffering from this previous relationship. Yeah. This is how they grieved the person that was gone, by working, by focusing on money, just more money, more working. I feel like with whoever they spent time with, that was a serious partnership, they were fighting a lot. Okay, there was a lot of fights and disagreements, conflicts. Yeah. And what else? And I think that this person that they've been in a relationship with, was not very warm. This person was insensitive to their needs, was not really reflecting their needs, was not satisfying their needs. And also this person was very career oriented, but also greedy. They wanted more money, more things, and not very grounded in the reality. Like they didn't have this warm thing like about them. It's something like about them was very cold, serious, and strict. Okay, strict, and like you have to do this and this, you have to achieve this and this. Like they were asking too much from your future spouse, and the pressure was too much for them, so they decided to leave this connection. Or some of them decided to leave, maybe maybe their ex-partner, I don't know. So yeah, so that was very difficult period of their life. Yeah, so they did suffer from some kind of anxiety, sleeplessness for a little while, but they didn't suffer from any like serious mental issues. Okay, so that was your reading. If you're interested in ordering a personal reading with me, you can do this by visiting my website, which is infinitesky.eu. So thank you and see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. You have chosen this crystal. So this is going to be your reading about your future spouse. So I'm going to be asking 16 questions that I already wrote down for your future spouse. I'm going to channel those questions intuitively, and if I need any clarification, I'm going to use this tarot deck. Okay? So let me tune in to your future spouse's energy. Okay, what do you look like? So I'm pretty good looking man or a girl if you are looking for a girl, but this is a pretty looking person. I consider myself as quite average or above average in terms of beauty. It's only because I've got many compliments from other people and I knew where I stand in the society's perception of beauty. So I could say that many people find me attractive. Okay. I'm average height, blue eyes, or could be greenish blue eyes. I have white teeth, white teeth. So I'm feeling also a tattoo on the back of the neck. Okay, this person has a tattoo on the back of their neck. Yes, so this is a person who is quite lean, skinny looking. Yeah, they have like this long fingers, lean fingers, kind of long face. Yeah. And they look like this quick moving person. They are energetic looking. They're vital looking, if I could say that. They have a lot of vital energy in them. Yes. Okay, what's your first impression of the pile 2? Pile 3, I'm sorry, gonna be like? So I'm definitely going to be blown up by you, by your presence. It's going to be like a shock to my system once I see you. And there's going to be instant realization that I must approach you because I'm going to never see you again and I cannot miss this chance. I'm going to have this strike of a thought that I need to approach you. And I don't know why, but I also follow my instincts. And I will be following my instincts and approaching you. I know that this is important. Maybe this is important for my business decision, future decisions. Maybe you will introduce me to someone. I don't know why, but I have to approach you. So I'm approaching you. I will approach you. And I will see your outer beauty, but I'm not going to pay too much attention to that because when I will approach you, I'm not going to be looking for a partnership or romantic partner. I am just gonna see myself staring at you and talking with you, but not really understanding what I'm doing consciously. So afterwards, I'm going to feel like, what the fuck I just did. But I see later on, I'm going to see that it was important and it was a divine timing for me to approach you and to talk to you. But afterwards, I'm going to feel a little confused, and as though like I don't know why I did this, but I'm not going to regret it. So it's like this person is quite detached from the idea of looking for a partnership. So when they're going to be talking with you, they will not understand why they're talking with you, and so there's that. Okay, are you a spiritual person? Yes and no at the same time. I do believe in God or higher existence. I do believe in energy. I do believe that there's some explanation to energies around us. I do believe that people can affect each other by their feelings, by their presence, by their aura, if you could say that. But I'm not necessarily believing that spiritual practices are making any good. I'm believing of myself. I'm believing in my willpower and my control of life. So I don't actually like to put emphasis or put control to higher power, because it's unhealthy for my decision making. I like to be in control, and I like to believe that I'm the one who's affecting my destiny, affecting my life choices. Yeah. And I do believe that spiritual people are too stuck in like how to express this? Okay. Like they are stuck in believing in something that they cannot change, and they are not really trying too much to change their destiny, and they just accepting their life. Yeah. Okay. Next question. How is your family gonna react to the pile 3? Yeah. How's your family gonna react to pile 3? They're gonna react like neutrally. They are open-minded people. They will see how I'm interacting with you, how our relationship is going. They're not really focusing too much on what you are doing, what is your job, or what type of person you are. They're going to be observing our relationship and how it unfolds over time, and see if I'm happy or not, rather than focusing on you as a person or changing who you are or anything like that. Okay. Are you gonna pursue pile 3? Yes, I'm going to pursue you. Of course, I'm going to be the one who is speaking to you first. I'm going to pursue you, but in probably not traditional way. I'm not gonna love bomb you. I'm not gonna put you on a pedestal. I'm not gonna text you silly, stupid, lovey-dovey messages. I'm not really romantic person. I kind of am when I'm in a deep relationship, then I'm slowly opening up. But until that, I'm not really romantic person and I'm not believing in this stuff. I'm just going to text you and having a normal conversation, but not too much you are this woman and I'm this man, or vice versa. Because I will be talking to you about subjects that matters to me, about your areas of interests. What are your interests? And like talking about, for example, if they would be on your social media, they will see what you're following and talk about this, like did you go to this place, to this event, or how about your hobby, your like some they will ask, like if they will see that you are reading some kind of book that they read themselves, they're going to ask what's your favorite character in that book. Okay, but they're not going to say a lot of compliments to you, or like you could not understand at first that they're they're trying to they're looking at you as a romantic person, as a real partner. You might think that this person is just curious about your life and not really interested in anything else. Yeah, you might confuse this behavior as being friendly. Yeah. Okay, so we already talked about how they are going to pursue you. Then what are you doing right now? They are confused about this question. They don't like they want to describe me what they are doing at this moment as I'm channeling. Okay, I will try to channel this information as well. So maybe they are driving, or they're looking to something afar. Like it seems like they are driving, or they are just looking through the window and seeing, like their gaze is like looking very far away, like literally, like right now. I don't know if they're looking through the window, maybe they are sitting near the window and they're looking through it, or they are driving literally. Yeah. Also, I'm seeing them wearing glasses, and could be sunglasses or could be glasses for driving. Yeah. But what you're doing in life, like in general. Okay, I'm just really focused on my goals. Like pile 1 and pile 2 had the same energy. I can't help it. And maybe this video will not get many views. So as a collective, I'm channeling very, very similar energies. So yeah. So I'm really focused on my goals, reaching my goals, my success, my career, my job, my education as well. They could be also trying to get higher education, going to school or university or college. Yes. Yeah, I think that they are putting a lot of importance on the degree, like what degree do you have and what degree they have. For them, education is really important. Yeah, they kind of judging people by their education. Yeah. Okay, how old are you, Mr. or Mrs.? I'm hearing 33, 33, 34, 35, or 36 even. It's around this age. From 33 or 36, like this. Yeah. Do you have anything weird about you? Like, is there anything weird about you that you could share with us? Yeah, I don't consider myself as weird person, but my thinking is kind of weird. I usually combine very different ideas, and my thinking is not linear. I have a strong imagination, and I think about things like combining two different things together. So, yeah, in that sense, I could be considered as weird, but usually what I do is not weird at all. I'm quite usual person. Yeah, like the way they think and the way what ideas they have, you will be surprised by their ideas, by their thinking. So they have weird thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, they have weird thoughts in their head. Yeah. I think they are also watching like this psychological movies that are very deep and or maybe even dark. They like dark stuff and watching content that you may necessarily like. Okay. Are you gonna have disagreements with pile number 3? Are you? Yes, we're going to have disagreements. We are going to have different opinions about life. We're going to have some cultural differences as well. I came from different cultural background than you are. So we're going to have disagreements there or just different opinions. There are some traditions that you will not understand that I do and I must do. My culture requires to do certain traditions, to maybe certain rituals even that you might not understand. Also, my relationship with my mother or my family members could be not necessarily as you expect it to be. Yeah. She has quite a lot of influence on my life, my mother. And you might think that we are codependent, but we are not. Like, like we are, me or my mother is clinging to me too much, but this is not the case. Okay, anything else about your disagreements or conflicts? No, in general, we will have kind of similar views and values. You don't have to worry about that. We are very similar in many aspects. It's just little disagreements. Little. Yeah. I think that the way we are thinking is very different, but at the same time, the core values are the same. We are valuing the same things in life. We are valuing relationships. We are valuing time spent together. We want to build our relationship and have common goals. We will have major agreement about kids, about children, whether or not having children or not, and we are both kind people, good-natured people. So we will not disagree about things that we say or do in the world. Okay, we will not have negative view about each other. We will both be having the same view about each other, and it's going to be positive. Yes. Okay, does the pile 3 know you? No, you don't know me. You haven't met me yet. What is the most interesting thing that you do? Yeah, I'm feeling the same as pile 2. So the most interesting thing that they did was something in the past, but not right now. Right now, they are leading kind of usual lifestyle and they don't have anything to brag about. Something they did in the past was quite unusual. Let me channel. I will take those archetype cards and see them. Yeah, I'm getting some sports that they did. Maybe, yeah. So it could be snowboarding or surfing, surfboard, surfboard. I don't know, like, surfing on the board. How do you call the sport? So they had near-death experience. Okay, I'm getting that they did something that was very risky, and so they broke their leg, or something had happened, like really seriously hurt them. They were really seriously injured by this accident that happened, and it was a near-death experience to them. And they thought they were going to die afterwards or during this accident. Yeah. So that was the most interesting thing that they experienced. And maybe they even, like that. I'm just feeling like they were like standing and seeing themselves from above, and they were going out from their body and seeing everything happening in the slow motion and seeing themselves from like an observer. And so this experience shook them to the core, and they started to believe in a higher power, higher they started to believe in a higher power of them, and they believed in miracles. They believed in energies. Yes, but they cannot explain this. And very interesting, actually. They were afraid to tell this event or this experience to other people, because they thought that other people are going to judge them. So they didn't tell a lot of people about this spiritual experience. And I think that they were so shocked that they didn't want to think about this too much, because it was too scary for them to think about it. What could have happened if there wasn't a miracle, and they are not saved. They would not be saved. I can't use grammar today. Sorry for my grammar. I don't know how to use those English grammar. Okay. Hopefully you understood me. So, next question. What's the first impression of you gonna be like for the pile 3? What you're going to think about your future spouse? Like, why I'm getting the same answers? Like, pile 2 is so similar. if you were drawn to pile 2, just watch it. So you're going to think that this is a cute person, cute guy or girl. You're going to like them. You will recognize that they are good looking. You will like their accent. I'm feeling that they are going to have some accent. You're going to like how they're talking to you, the way they're talking, their mannerism. You're going to think that they are charming as well. Charming, good looking, confident, and energetic as well. Like, you're going to notice their energy. Yes. And you are going to be looking or asking your friend about this person. You're going to be describing this person to your friend and ask them for advice. And also, another scenario could be that you are already with another person talking while your future spouse is approaching you and talking to you. So you're going to be I'm seeing you just looking around and seeing your friend and then talking to your friend about your future spouse and asking what do you think about him or her? What do you think about them? Do you think this person is a narcissist? Or, do you think this person is dangerous to me? Do you think I should be going out with this person, or this person is weird or not? Like, you will be asking your friend for advice. Okay, the last question. Have you ever suffered from any mental issues before? Okay, let me channel this question. I don't think so. They didn't have any mental issues. Yeah, they didn't. No, they were lucky in this department. I think that this accident that I talked about before made them reconsider their life decisions, and so they started to look for the meaning in life. They started to see life in a different perspective, through a different lens, and so they stopped pursuing superficial things and saw deeper meaning. Like, they started seeking deeper meaning in everything that they do, also in whom they are talking to, whom they are interacting with, whom they are surrounded with, like what people actually make them happy and what not. I think also from this accident, your future spouse couldn't walk or couldn't be living the same lifestyle that they did for a little while. For some time they couldn't walk or couldn't talk. Something has happened that impacted their ability to live life to the fullest. And so they started to appreciate life more. They started to make more healthy decisions and taking care of their health. Yeah, there's something happened. And that was really challenging for them, not being able to do things that they liked before. And they for some time they were really emotional. Maybe they cried for the first time even, because they didn't understand how much attached they were to their lifestyle. If they were leading an active lifestyle, they were really disappointed of not being able to be active again. Yeah, and so they made them really sad, and they felt like they're becoming very emotional. And also I feel like this accident, this event, has made them more emotional, because before that they were really rational, and they were not really, were putting their emotions aside. So, and they became more emotional afterwards. Okay, they started to pay attention to their feelings and their emotional being. Yeah. So that was your reading. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in ordering a personal reading with me, you can visit my website, which is infinitesky.eu. So thank you, and see you later. Bye.